This is CBS 19 News This Morning.
Good morning. It's Sunday, October 4th. Thanks for waking up with us. I'm Risa Morris. We're going to take a look at our weather first this morning, and it has been beautiful outside. Yesterday, it's already a nice morning. Albert Bruin's with us. Albert, are we going to get this cool weather continuing through the week?
Well, I'll tell you what, Reese, we're looking at the cooler temperatures this morning, as we have for the last couple of mornings, but then we're going to see things start to change.
New this morning, the community of Roseburg, Oregon, beginning to heal after the deadly college shooting on Thursday. Church members in Roseburg will be outside for 24 hours, praying for and comforting those that come by. Sarah Madison reports from Roseburg.
Behind me is a prayer tent set up by Prayer House and True North Star Ministries. Church members will be here 24 hours until Monday, praying and comforting people who come by. I learned that multiple churches across the community are offering similar services. The UCC shooting has impacted all of us, and church pastors tell me that only love can heal us right now.
All of us have connections to UCC in some way or another, so it's just an absolutely heart-wrenching, sickening thing that has happened.
Oh, we're all sick to our stomachs the minute we heard it.
They share a glimpse of how Roseburg feels about the UCC shooting. As the community grieves, religious organizations are opening their doors.
We're going to be open for anyone. Christian, non-Christian, we don't care who you are. You're welcome to come, and if you need to talk, you need someone to cry on, you need someone to pray with you, we're going to be there for you.
For a week straight, New Life Christian Center will have nightly services. Another group has set up a prayer tent that will be open 24 hours a day through the weekend.
The Christian community are saddened, they're united, they are standing together, they are supporting the victims, they're supporting their families. There's nothing but love in this community right now, and I think that the solidarity of the community in love will speak for itself.
As a reporter, I've been working to get the facts, but as a person who lives here in Roseburg, this has personally impacted me because it's one of the worst, if not the worst, tragedies my community has ever faced. This has changed us forever. Reporting in Roseburg, my home, I'm Sarah Madison for KVAL News.
Police have confirmed the shooter did commit suicide, and they have found 14 guns tied to the shooter so far. Investigators have released the names of 6 U.S. airmen killed in a plane crash in Afghanistan. One man killed was from Texas. The airmen who died include 33-year-old Captain Jonathan Golden, 28-year-old Captain Jordan Pearson, who was from Abilene, 26-year-old Staff Sergeant Ryan Hammond, 21-year-old Senior Airman Quinn Johnson Harris, 29-year-old Senior Airman Nathan Sartain, and 21-year-old Airman First Class Casey Ruizy Urson. 5 civilian passengers and an unknown number of people on the ground were also killed. The cause of the crash remains under investigation. In Upshur County, a body has been found and a man is in custody following a standoff with police. Detectives responded to this area near FM 49 Friday night following reports of a man with a gun. 4 East Texas law enforcement agencies were involved in a standoff situation with the suspect. Once the suspect was taken into custody, investigators found a female body inside the home. Officials say the name of the suspect and the identity of the female are not being released at this time. Team USA is recruiting one local teen. Jacob Watson of Lindale will be representing Team USA in the World Pool Championships this year. The event is held in Shanghai, China. Watson has been playing pool for the past 3 years, and ironically, he loves geometry, which is a major factor in how he plays the game. He says receiving the invite came as a shock.
But I mean, I got the email, and I kind of flipped out. It's my first time to compete at Junior Nationals, and it'll be the only time because of my age.
Jacob, along with his parents, will leave for China on November 10th, and of course, we'll be checking in with him to see just how well he does. The El Faro container ship still missing this morning with 33 people on board. Coast Guard officials believe the ship headed right into the eye of Hurricane Joaquin. Larry Spruill has this report.
That's what James Hatch tells me is keeping him going after meeting with tow officials for almost 3 hours, trying to get the latest on the El Faro container ship. His son, Kerry Hatch, is one of the 33 people on that boat that left Jacksonville on Tuesday. The ship was on its way to Puerto Rico when the Coast Guard says it headed right into the eye of the hurricane near Crooked Island in the Bahamas. According to Marine Traffic, this is the latest route of the ship. Saturday, the U.S. Coast Guard sent out this tweet saying they found a life ring in the ocean that belongs to the ship.
The Coast Guard swimmer had entered the water, retrieved one of the life rings to confirm that it was from the El Faro.
But James Hatch says officials say things should be better tomorrow.
The weather should be a lot better. The storm moved out, and they should find something tomorrow maybe.
His grandson, Michael Denton, was also at the meeting, worried, but hopeful he will see his father again.
Yeah, man, you got to be. You know, it's very stressful, so just hoping everything will be better tomorrow.
The Coast Guard also located 2 other life rings and a life jacket, but they're not sure if those items are from the El Faro. They will meet again with the families today. And in the United States, at least 5 weather-related deaths have been reported while rain and flood warnings remain in effect today for much of the East Coast. Much of the record-drenching rain was centered in the Carolinas, but coastal communities as far away as New Jersey are feeling the effects of the unrelenting rainfall. President Barack Obama declared a state of emergency in South Carolina and ordered federal aid to help state and local efforts. Austin City Limits Music Festival, standing for more than just music. The life-changing swabbing happening there is still ahead. You're watching CBS 19 Sunday morning. In health news this morning, day 3 of the Austin City Limits Music Festival is about to begin, but something big is going on at the festival this weekend, and it has nothing to do with music. KVU's Michael Perchik spoke with one group there about its mission to save lives.
2 years ago, my donor was swabbed right here at ACL.
Back in February, Amanda Lassard learned she was diagnosed with acute myeloid leukemia. Without a bone marrow donor, doctors didn't know if she'd make it. But it was a man who attended Austin City Limits that saved her life.
Who knows if, he hadn't, where I'd be.
Her donor, David Fordyce, was swabbed as a potential donor inside the festival gates at Zilker Park. It's something anyone attending ACL can do.
And feet away from the entrance is Charity Row, and the first thing people see is the Love, Hope, Strength Foundation.
The mission of the Love, Hope, Strength Foundation is to save lives one concert at a time.
Chris Brewer is CEO of Love, Hope, Strength. Their ideal donor is 18 to 30 years old, making ACL a perfect place to be.
Yeah, the science behind it is younger cells are healthier cells.
Austin City Limits is such a melting pot of all sorts of people and personalities and ethnic groups. Gives us a chance to, across the board, get a lot of new people on the registry.
And he selflessly gave me a second chance at life.
Lassard's donor knew how important his swab could be. David Fordyce's mother, saved by a bone marrow donor herself.
We work to find matches for people to continue living. And when you actually see it, and I went with him when he donated bone marrow. And so it meant a lot.
Not everybody gets matches, so it was awesome to have him there for me.
A simple swab, which takes less time than any artist to finish their song, responsible for saving a life.
Love, Hope, Strength collected more than 1,000 swabs between both weekends at ACL last year. This year, they have 2 booths set up and expect to top that record. In Houston, Habitat for Humanity making a huge difference as workers start on the 1,000th home. We're going to take a look outside this morning. It's a beautiful morning in Tyler, 53 degrees, and it looks like it's going to stay beautiful through the week. We may get up to 80 degrees, but that's not near the 100s we've been seeing. Albert has your full forecast right after the break.
Fingers for all of that.
Well, I don't want to see rain. I want to see what we saw yesterday, hopefully what we're going to see today, just beautiful fall weather.
I know, but we need it. We have these burn bans and all the rest of it. But I know what you're talking about.
That's
it
true.
is nice. It is
for
nice.
For our farmers and for our people that do a lot of work outside, we need the rain for them. Well, thanks, Albert.
You bet.
Now it's time for our CBS 19 Ultimate Coffee Mug giveaway. We love these.
Yes.
We give away one every morning with our friends at Choice Home Care. Today, our winner is Judy Little from Tyler. Congratulations, Judy. Remember to enter. You just like us on Facebook, KYTX CBS 19. Sign up right there on the page. There's little more rewarding than helping a neighbor in need, and as KHOU Rux Russell reports from Houston, with 1,000 Habitat houses on the Houston landscape, volunteers and workers have a lot of rewards coming their way.
On any given day in Houston, someone is hammering a nail or drilling in a screw on a Habitat for Humanity home.
A lot of logistics.
And John Zaborowski, Habitat's construction director, is the guy who makes it all happen.
It's a new challenge every day.
Challenges the nonprofit organization and its legion of volunteers have been confronting here since 1987. But soon a major milestone as work begins on the city's 1,000th Habitat home. Zaborowski says the moments have made each one of them unique.
To me, it's when we're building out on the weekends and the families are doing their sweat equity hours and we're all working together.
This is one of Habitat's communities, Harold Park. With 65 houses constructed, another 49 in the works, offering hope to people who once thought they might never have a home of their own. Alexis Deblaw realized her dream 1 year ago. You remember that time?
Mm-hmm. We were all standing right here. We cut the ribbon. This is our house. We feel good about it. Like I said, we're blessed.
We're not even making a dent, hardly, in the need out there, but we're rolling up our sleeves every day and trying to do the best that we can.
Spreading the blessings, one home at a time. Rux Russell, KHOU 11 News.
Families that have been approved and have completed 300 hours of volunteer work purchase those homes with a 0% interest mortgage. 39 families are being considered for that 1,000th home. Well, today is the last day you can visit the East Texas State Fair, and a look back on this year's fair is still ahead. But first, Jeff Schaefer has your morning sports. Hey, Jeff.
Coming up, we'll have an update on the Texas rain.
Albert, it has been such a beautiful weekend, and we may continue that in, but we do have some rain chances in the forecast, right?
Yeah, that's right. Later in the forecast, though, let's take a look at what's happening today. We're looking at temperature close to 80 this afternoon, another beautiful day across the area, and you can see those temperatures as they cool down tonight. Now, for the next 7 days, notice we do put a chance of rain by the end of the week. Better chances as we go into the weekend, but we'll see if that actually works out. So that's what we're looking for.
It looks like a beautiful day for the last day of the East Texas State Fair. It's your last chance for those funnel cakes, the caramel apples, because the East Texas State Fair wraps up tonight. You still have until 10 o'clock tonight to do unlimited rides for $25. We've been there all week and showed you the rides, the food, the amazing Lady Houdini, and all of the different attractions, the alligators, the dogs. There's been so much fun going out there. Have you gone? I went, and it was awesome.
I haven't had a chance to, but I mean, it looks like it's a lot of fun.
It was. Well, thanks for watching CBS 19 Sunday morning. Be sure to stick around for CBS News Sunday morning at 8. You can visit our website, cbs19.tv, for the latest.